It was already a year marked with sadness. Prince Charles, Prince Andrew and Princess Anne all announced the ends of their respective marriages in 1992, so perhaps the royal family should have been braced for further disaster when, as the year's end came into view, they were struck with a final terrifying blow. Fire broke out in Windsor Castle, engulfing much of the historic royal residence in flames, and sweeping away years of history with it. No wonder a devastated Queen Elizabeth, who had thankfully been staying at Buckingham Palace, would describe it as her annus horribilis. The fire had started in Queen Victoria's private chapel at around 11:15 a.m. where a curtain next to the altar was ignited by the heat of a light against it. At some time between 11:20 and 11:30 a.m. the fire was discovered and the 3 members of the royal household left the chapel. After just minutes the blaze was unstoppable and had spread to St. George Hall next door, Brunswick Tower and the surrounding private apartments. Within 3 hours from when the blaze was first detected, more than 220 firemen from 7 counties arrived at Windsor in an attempt to put out the fire. The servicemen worked tirelessly for 15 hours, using 36 pumps to spray 1.5 million gallons of water, according to the Royal Collection Trust. While the Queen was not at Windsor Castle at the time, her son, Prince Andrew, was there when the blaze began. The Duke of York still found himself horrified at the scene. He told reporters at the time, "I heard the fire alarm, and when I came out of the room I could see the smoke. My reaction was shock and horror at the fact that it took hold so quickly." As Windsor Castle's fire department and the Royal Berkshire Fire and Rescue Service fought the fire, Prince Andrew and staff worked to remove works of art from the path of the fire. According to the palace's report on the fire, approximately 370 people took part in the salvage process, including 125 castle employees and community members.